Last year, I was given the task of designing the trophy for the inaugural race, which is a dream gig for any creative type person. But my first thoughts were that Las Vegas is a city where this gleaming metropolis springs from the desert. So that was my thought process. The base would represent the desert and the top or the crown would represent the city. The shape of the trophy was dictated by what I thought maybe one of the drivers would see when he's driving 217 miles an hour down the Las Vegas Strip, which is, the second longest straightaway on the circuit. So when that driver's flying by at warp speed, these things are going to fly by and look like the Millennium Falcon going into hyperspace. Once I had the design worked out with Brent Bowen in 3D, it was time to practically figure out how to build this trophy in physical form. So I turned to Shane Larsen and his company Or Design, who specialize in metalwork, high-end metalwork. They figured out how to practically sculpt this thing out of 3D resin and then chrome plate it. He had a huge team on this. He had an electronics expert. He had somebody that's an expert in CAD. He had somebody that's an expert in metal fabrication. And then we had the metal foundry who did the molten work. So it was a huge team effort to build this trophy. And you can imagine with all that team effort and how long it took that the anticipation on my end was huge. So once I actually took ownership of the trophy and got to open up the case that it came in, I was thrilled. It was beyond what I had envisioned, and because of that, I'm really looking forward to seeing who wins this race and who's going to hold that trophy up on the podium. And I know how well built it is, so it'll take all that champagne spray with no problem.